Hi there, welcome back to our channel. If you're hearing about the PTDF scholarship and you don't have an idea what it's all about, please go back to our channel because we have mentioned about the requirements, the criteria, how you can go about the registration, and potentially ask questions during the interview. But in today's video, I'll be walking you through 10 commonly asked questions as regards the registration process. So stay tuned. So you may be asking, must I register for an MSc course related to my first degree? You could, but if you have any other course that is not related to your first degree that you would like to apply for in the PTDF scholarship, master scholarship, you can choose other courses listed on their portals with the accredited schools. But this is one thing that you have to do. Make sure is whatever course you're picking, you're defending it in the sense that it has benefits or is beneficial to the oil and gas sector. The PTDF scholarship requires you to select at least from any of these countries: UK, Germany, France, or Malaysia. And as you all know, the first video I did as regards the registration process, one of the tips that would help you stand out is choose from countries that are less competitive, because the PTDF scholarship on its own is a competitive scholarship. So if you want to choose and you want to have a better chance of being selected for the interview, choose from countries outside the UK, because the UK is already saturated. Now back to the question that if I choose a course from a particular country, do I have to choose from other countries or should I just stick to that same country? Now if you head back to the PTDF portal, you would notice that there are gaps for you to make four choices of courses, 4 choices of schools, and potentially 4 choices of country to choose from. The best advice I would give to you is, if you're choosing, for instance, Germany, or a school from Germany, or a course from Germany, it's also preferably you choose your other 3 choices as well from Germany to stand a better chance. Alright, PTDF scholarship actually has 2 openings for the year. The first one come out in the earlier part of the year, either in like the one currently ongoing, April and May, and the second one usually comes at the ending of the year, probably November, December. The first one that do come out is usually local scholarship for local universities, and the second one that comes out at the ending of the year is usually for international schools and scholarship. Well, fortunately this year, the one currently ongoing is for the international schools, that is international scholarship. So you may be asking, can I still register for this local, or can I still register for this international scholarship and still register for the local one coming up later? Yes, of course you can. Just in case you don't get this particular one, which the deadline is May 28, you can also reapply ending of the year for a local university. Unlike other scholarships like the NEBC scholarship, you need to have an admission from a school abroad before you can apply for the scholarship. But for the PTDF scholarship, that's different. You just have to make your choices from the portal. Once you get the scholarship, you can then, a letter will be given to you that you use to apply abroad for those schools or the courses you have chosen for the scholarship. Yes, you do have a chance of getting a scholarship because your work experience and other certifications, or probably being part of a professional body, could boost your chances of getting the scholarship. And the minimum criteria stated on their site is to have a grade of second class lower. So if you have a second class lower degree, definitely you have a chance of winning the scholarship. Minimum of 2 months you'll be contacted. That is, if you skate through the first process, your shortlisted candidates will be contacted for the next stage, which is the interview stage, and that's also a physical interview. Definitely you can apply. If you failed previously, you should have learned from your wrongs, the things you didn't do right, and try to do them right this time around, so you have a chance of registering again and getting the scholarship. So if you've not done that yet, head back to their site to do that before it becomes too late. If you already started registering on the portal, it is in different stages. First, you have your basic information being given. Next is your academic qualification. Then I think the third page is you picking out the schools you want to apply for, then your statement of purpose and other supplementary documents that should be uploaded on the site. Now, if you head back to the site, you will notice that there's a minimum of the size of the documents that you can apply on the site. And if you're having difficulty compressing your documents, you could head to the site on ptdf.pi7.org. This shouldn't be a question if you've been a subscriber on this channel, because that's one of the services that we render, and we have success stories of people who've helped to write out their SOP, statement of purpose, that have made them successful in their different academic endeavors or probably even their work endeavors abroad. So if you're confused on how to go about writing your SOP to align to the mandate of the PTDF or their vision, please contact us. We are more than happy to help you out, share your story, your aspiration, your motivation, and things you need to put in place to make you stand out as a better candidate for the PTDF scholarship. Really, I don't have full information as regards that on how you be graded, but if you have a first class, it could be starting from your grade. You start maybe first class 10 marks, second class upper 8, so second class lower 5, and your 5 credit unit courses, all of that have a certain marks allocated to them. As well as if you're part of a professional body, please do upload the certification as well to prove the credibility of that membership. Another thing I would also want you to put in mind is if you don't have the original copy of your WAEC certificate yet, if you check on the website, one of the requirements is you need to upload your WAEC result with the PIN. If you don't have your original certificate, please, it's best advised that you can purchase a scratch card and scan it with your printout to give you a better chance of getting the scholarship. And that's a wrap for this video on 10 commonly asked questions as regards the PTDF registration. If you're just walking through our channel for the first time, this is the best time for you to subscribe. Click that subscription button right away, and please, if you have any more questions as regards the PTDF scholarship or any other scholarship, both locally, internationally, please, you can drop your comment in the comment section and we'll give answers to them. See, when I come your way next time, please keep winning and success ahead of time. Bye.